my friends, and welcome back to my weekly vlog. Today is Wednesday, the 6th of May, possibly. I lose track. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just going to give you a rundown of some things I've had, some things I've bought, and where I am, really. My sister went home on Sunday, and after 2 weeks. And then on Monday, one of my oldest friend's cat came to see me. So it's been a bit busy. It's a strange time of year weather-wise here at the moment. It was really, really hot. It's still quite warm, but it's really dull and overcast. It's very strange. But should not cast a cloud until May's out. That is the expression. So there you go. Anyway, hope you're all well, my darlings. Hope you enjoyed Old School April. If you did that, I just did my wrap up, which was great fun. I did wish her on quite a lot. Oh, nothing new there. But anyway, I thought I would give you a rundown of where I am with my reading. So I'm currently on my fifth book of. I'm just starting today. My fifth book of the month, which is this one, The Expanded Earth by Mikey Please. I can't remember where I heard about this. I think I might have read it somewhere and just thought, oh, that sounds a bit of me. It's a sci-fi, and it's about after the apocalypse, and there's only a certain portion of the Earth that is livable. So humanity has found a way to shrink themselves down so they can all fit in this one portion of Earth. It's called the Micropocalypse. It's a sci-fi, obviously. So it sounds really good. It's about one man called Giles who embarks on a quest to have a look around this strange new landscape from the size he is now, and hoping that he can reach redemption. Doesn't say what for. And it says elsewhere, deep in the ocean, the spectre of an ancient godlike force stirs, and catastrophe inches closer and closer still. Yeah, humankind has been reduced to the height of a handspan. Many do not survive the sudden transformation. This story is about those who do. Look how beautiful this cover is, by the way. How gorgeous is that? I mean, that is just stunning. So that's what I'm currently reading. Yesterday, I finished an arc by Michael Penning, who's one of my auto-buy authors. He wrote the All Hallows trilogy, which I absolutely love. If you love witchy, look it up, my darlings. It's gorgeous. I read his new one, Where the Light Dies, which is out in August. I can't, I don't know if I can put a picture up, so I'm not going to. But it's basically a deep sea supernatural horror. It's great fun, very claustrophobic and creepy. But yeah, I loved that. So apart from that, I've also got the next 4 months Tales Point Horror Book Club books. A couple of these I had already, because I collect them as I go along. There's always at least a couple that I haven't got and I have to buy on eBay, which is fine because I quite like the treasure hunt. There's actually two bonus books this next quarter. There's one in June and there's one in August. I'm not going to do the June one because it's the second book in a trilogy, and I could not stand the first one, so I'm not going to partake in that. I might join in the discussion, but just to be there. But I'm not going to read it because I didn't enjoy it. So I've got them. They've all come in. So the first one for May is The Waitress by who's it by? Sinclair Smith. The customer is always wrong, dead wrong. That sounds fun. I don't tend to like. It doesn't give you a lot of detail about them really. And then in where am I? June, it's The Witness. I Know What You Did by R.L. Stein, so that'll be madness. The bonus book for June is The Party 2 by Christopher Pike. I did not enjoy Party 1. I DNF'd it, so I won't be partaking in that. But that one I shall read. And then in July, we're reading the third part of the trilogy. I think I can't remember what it's called now. Something Finding Christina trilogy. We've already read Fog and Snow, and this time it's Fire, which is the final one. This was a trilogy bind up that I bought from an American thrift shop through a company in England called ABE Books. They put you in contact with thrift shops all over the world, and so I get a lot of my really difficult ones to find from there because it'll come from the States. I don't know which one this came from. It's all been blanked out, but it's still got the Dewey Decimal System. And then in August, we're reading the first part of a trilogy. And actually, originally, I bought the wrong one. I bought the wrong part. I bought part two, but I managed to get this one. Vampire's Love, A Blood Curse by Janice Harrell. This is the main read for August. And then we're continuing our Lois Duncan reads. I'm always on the bonus book babes bonus reads for this. So I'll be doing the Instagram live for this with Shelley and Melina and sometimes Shelley, the other Shelley back. But this is Summer of Fear by Lois Duncan. I'm loving these reads. Obviously she's more famous for I Know What You Did Last Summer, but it says her parents are dead and we're all so sorry for her. But to Julia herself, doesn't matter. She doesn't care. So I love these old covers, don't you? They're beautiful. But anyway, so that's the book situations. Put those away. I've also had some Lego come. So the 1st of May, obviously there was a couple of sets that I wanted, and also I had a back order that arrived. So the first thing that came, I'm going to put a little insert in here from previous Sharon, past Sharon, of one of them I've built, which is the alien from Toy Story. Over to you, past Sharon. And here's one I made earlier. It's the alien from Toy Story. I think it's Toy Story 3, I believe. It's got his own piece of pizza. It's got a little slot machine under there to put money in, which opens up. Sid was here, of course he's the baddie. He does come out. It's so cute. And, more importantly, he moves. Oops, he's sliding a bit, but you get the gist. It's like those machines when you were little, you know, outside the supermarkets when you used to go shopping with your mum. Let's put him back. And we're back. So also, apart from the green alien, I also got, of course, I couldn't resist this, Lotso from Toy Story 3. Oh my. How cute is it? I know he's the baddie. Look, I know he's the baddie. But how cute is he? That's him with his standing up with his walking stick. Or it's hard to do one-handed. You can have him sitting down. So I don't know which one I'll do. Because I bought those two, I also got the gift with purchase, which was Restaurants of the World Mexico, which is a taco stand. Lovely, isn't it? A lot of people collect these. I'm not that bothered, but it's cute enough. And I love tacos, so bonus, Brucey, bonus. And then my pre-order came, which was Project Hail Mary. I love this film. I love the book. Well, I haven't seen the film, but I'm sure I love the film. But I absolutely adore the book. It's one of my favourite sci-fi books of all time. I know it's very popular now, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Lots more people have heard about it, which is great. The film looks really good. And this is, yeah, the official Lego set. Look at the little figures. There's a Ryan Gosling figure who plays Grace. And there's Rocky, my main man. But anyway, apart from that, my darlings, all is well. I was up very early this morning, couldn't sleep. So I sat outside with a cup of tea and listened to the birds. It's lovely. Very lovely. So, if I can remember. Oh, I've done it again. I've put it down and forgot where I've put it. Anyway. Oh, the sanity of us all, the sanity. But anyway, you take care of yourselves, my darlings, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye. Hello, my friends. It's currently Saturday, the 9th of May. It's been a while since I've checked in. I haven't really done a lot the last couple of days, if I'm honest. I felt a bit kind of disconnected from things. It happens, grief is a strange thing, comes and goes. And I just haven't felt like, doing much apart from sleeping. But I hope you're all okay. I thought I'd give you a quick catch up. Firstly, I'm nearly finished the Expanded Earth. It's not actually what I thought it was, because I thought everybody got reduced down to an handspan because humanity decided to do it. It's not that at all. It's actually called the was it microapocalypse because it's like genetic, kind of like a evolutionary mutation that happens because of this organism. And so they didn't plan it; it just happened. So they are all of humanity that survived the process are all the size of a hand, and the rest of the world is the same size. As far as I can tell, there's only one person in the world who managed to avoid it, and that's because he was in isolation because he was a leper in the actual center of the world, like right on the equator. So, but yeah, it's in. I don't really know what to say about it. Really, I'll collate my thoughts at the end of the month. But there's a lot of characters, and it keeps taking this sidestep into talking about other characters that aren't part of the main ones. And then you never go back to them again. It's just kind of telling their story. It's a bit kind of fragmented in that respect. It's a great idea, but I'm not sure it's been that successful. We'll see what happens. Um, I also finished reading this, which was great fun. I like these kind of things. They're kind of like encyclopedias or, like the mammoth books of. And this one was good. I enjoyed it. It was good fun. Something very easy for me to read at night before I go to bed, so I don't get too involved in what I'm doing. So I finished that one, and then in the minute it's currently 20 to 7 at night here, and I haven't done a lot today. I did a load of washing. I've been reading. I've been outside because it's lovely and sunny, and which the cats are very happy about. You're very happy, aren't you, boys? The boys are any of the girls outside on duty because she's always on supervision. And then I had a little nap, and so I'm going to do some Lego. I've decided tonight. I'm going to build this. Lotso. I know he's a baddie, but isn't he cute? So I'm going to build that tonight. But I thought I better check in because I hadn't really all week. I think next week my friend's going to come, Mandy, and start my hard standing outside because I'm having I have mobility problems. I'm sure I've said this before, but anyway, because I'm disabled, so I'm having a scooter at the end of June. So she's coming to build a hard standing for me, and then there's a local electrician coming out to put a plug outside for me. And yeah, so that's going to happen next week. But apart from that, not a lot going on really, my darlings. So I hope you're all right. Let me know what you're doing. Let me know what you've been up to. Have you been outside in the sun? Has it been nice near you? It's beautiful here. It's really nice. It's sunny, but there's a lovely breeze. So, but yeah. And I will check in again soon. It's going to be a really short vlog this week because I had 2 days where I did nothing really. But anyway, there you go. You take care, my darlings. So here's the inside of Lotso, and I love it when they do. It's very colourful, isn't it? This is very, very colourful. They put some Easter eggs in. So here you have a strawberry, which represents obviously Lotso is strawberry scented, and then you've got some of the characters. That is Woody and Buzz, obviously represented by the colours. You've got Jessie and Slinky Dog. I love it when they do that. It's good fun. This will be the heart of him, his main body. And there he is, all complete. So you can actually do him sitting down as well. I've only done him standing up because I prefer him standing up. His little head wobbles. And if you move his eyebrows down, he looks cross, doesn't he? I prefer him with happy eyebrows. So we're going to move the eyebrows up. But there you go. He's very cute. I'm going to stick him next to the alien now. There you go. He's with his little friend. And Piglet's next door. Hello, my friends. It's Sunday, the 10th of May. I'm looking at you from a different angle. This is a bit weird. Hello. Manny's got my table set up because I want to build some Lego. But anyway, happy Sunday, Sunday the 10th of May. And I realised I'm wearing my Toy Story top today. I should have worn this yesterday when I was making Lotso, shouldn't I? But anyway, there you go. Today I finished The Expanded Earth by, I think it might be Mikey, please. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce his name. But I really loved it. It was great fun. I was a bit unsure to begin with. It felt a bit fragmented to me, and it kept jumping around. And so there's two main timelines. You know what I mean? Before the event happened and after the event happened. But then he keeps making these little diversions at the end of each part to a particular story somewhere. But I finished about 40% by yesterday. I've read the rest of it, 6% today, and I loved it. It is book one, which I'm annoyed about. I'm not keen on series. I prefer standalones, especially when it comes to sci-fi, and horror generally. But I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes because it was a fascinating, completely original, almost whimsical, in a really terrifying way, look at a different kind of apocalypse and what happens after. So I'll give you my full thoughts on this at the end of the month. So today I started two new books. I started this one, which is 18 Stories of Modern Horror of the Flesh. I'll show you the list of the authors. There you go. Some great authors on there. I've only read one story so far, but it was a cracker. But yeah, so I love a short story collection, so I can pick it up and put it down, so it's ideal. But the one I've started, which I'm absolutely loving, I only started an hour ago. I'm 120 pages in. How Bad Things Can Get by Darcy Coates. I love Darcy Coates. But I find sometimes her books can be a real hit or a slight miss. But this is revving up to be a hell of a hit. It's about this YouTube creator. I think it's called Benny. I can't remember. Anyway, he's an online influencer. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being an influencer? But anyway, they he invites hundreds of his most loyal fans to this island he's bought, Prosperity Island, and there's going to be 5 nights of games and music and food and alcohol and all the rest of it. And then it all starts to get a bit weird. The main female character in this is a girl called Ruth, and she, when she was a child, was a sole survivor of a cult, a cult that she was the only survivor, basically. You don't know a lot about it yet. I haven't got into that yet. I suspect I will at some point. And she starts to get a feeling that something's not right on this island. This influencer person is a bit weird. Even her boyfriend and his best friend, a bit weird. There's something she thinks is tied to the cult and somebody's trying to get at her. So I don't know if they are or not. But it's already started, very high octane. Brilliant. I've read 120 pages in an hour. Loved it. Can't wait to carry on. But for now, I'm going to build some Lego while I'm watching YouTube and catching up with my favourite YouTube creators. I'm going to be making the Restaurants of the World Mexico taco stand. I love Mexican food. It's one of my favourite types of food. I love a tamale. But this is a taco stand, so we're going to be building that. Apart from that, I've had a very quiet day. It's been very sunny in Devon, but freezing cold. The wind here has been bitter today. And I haven't heard from anyone. Do you know what I realised, actually, is that, I lost my husband 2 years ago in March. When you first lose somebody or you lose your person, your main person, right? It was just me and him, pretty much. Everybody's in touch with you constantly all the time to check you're okay. And it gets to a certain point where people think that you should get over it. I feel just as lost now than I did the day he died. But I don't hear from people unless I get in contact with them. A lot of people. Some people not. Some people are lovely and contact me regularly, but people have their lives, don't they? And their lives moves on and mine hasn't. That's the sad reality, my friends. But anyway, me being a Debbie Downer, I'm going to go and have a cup of tea, watch YouTube, build a restaurant. That'll cheer me up. Hope you're having a beautiful weekend, whatever you're doing. Speak to you soon. Bye. Here's my nightly visitors, hedgehog families. There's about a dozen at the moment. Aren't they cute? Well, it's time to sign off another weekly vlog. Already? How quick has this year gone? I'm covered in cat hair. It's a side effect of being a cat mom. But anyway, so this is just to tie everything up for the week. I built the gift we purchase from May, the Lego one. And it's a little taco stand. It's cute, isn't it? It's very cute. It was fun. I also finished reading How Bad Things Can Get by Darcy Coates. This was great fun. It's like a horror thriller, I guess, or maybe a thriller horror. It's more thriller than horror. I mean, the deaths in it are pretty gruesome. It's got to be said. It's basically about this girl called Ruth who was the sole survivor of a deadly cult when she was a child, and she's been given a new identity, and everybody's trying to find her. The cult was called Petition, and she wins along with her boyfriend and his friend and his two friends. They win a competition to go to this island called Prosperity Island, which also used to be home to a cult. That's been bought by this YouTuber who's very, very wealthy. And he's invited 600 of his closest followers, all who won the lottery, to go to this island for games and fun and drinking and food. And it all starts to go wrong. Lots of twists and turns. It reads so fast. It's so fast. This would make a great movie, by the way, because straight from the start you can feel the tension. It's brilliant. I loved Ruth. I thought she was just brilliant. Really enjoyed her. So yeah, I finished that. I also finished this historical mysteries. It's another one of those books that kind of goes through different historical mysteries. This was great fun. This is one I read in bedtime, and yeah, great fun. And yeah, that was very good. Enjoyed that. Got another one at the moment. I can't remember what it's called now. Anyway, similar kind of thing. And then at the moment, I am almost finished. I'm halfway through Of the Flesh, which was a collection of 18 modern horror stories. Like a lot of short story collections, some of them are fantastic. My favourite so far is one called Apples, which is just brilliant. About this woman who gets divorced, moves into a house, was owned by an old lady who was more than she seemed, and she starts eating this fruit from the apple tree, and she can suddenly hear things she shouldn't. It's brilliant. But yeah, so I'm about halfway through. I'm on the 10th story, I think. Really, really good. Some are very good. Some are not so good. Some don't quite hit the mark. Some are brilliant. So yeah, really enjoying it. Great cover. So that, my friends, is that. It's currently Wednesday, very early in the morning. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. Wednesday, the 13th of May. Later on today, I've got my chiropodist coming. Oh, I love it when she comes because she leaves me feeling like I'm floating, like my feet are clouds. Oh, it's lovely. Apart from that, not a lot else going on. Strange old weather at the moment, isn't it? If you're in the UK, doesn't quite know what it wants to do. But anyway, I hope you're all okay, my darlings. I hope you're having a good week. I hope you've done wonderful things. Remember, stay warm, stay hydrated, keep reading fantastic books, building Lego, doing whatever brings you joy. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and join me in my little, tiny, safe corner of the internet. I'll speak to you next week. Bye now.